there with Power Up on Phantom 105.2. We've been playing that for a while, and the good news is their Visor EP is finally being launched officially in Whelan's, and I've got three of the lads from Croupier here. Hello, how are you doing?
Hello.
Hello.
You don't have to wave. It's radio, they can't see you waving. So the last time we had you guys in studio was for the Button Factory for our Camden Crawl venue, which you came and played and kicked ass at. Can I just say, reiterate this, lads? They were on first. Everyone was a little bit tired and emotional from the night before, and instantly everyone was awake, back on the horse. You've been really busy since then. What have you been up to really over the summer and everything?
Yeah, well, we've just been, just finishing off the EP, getting it ready for, Friday. So, yeah, that's pretty much what we played a few festivals.
Played all the festivals.
Well, we didn't play all of them. We got to play Knock'n'Stockin' and Castapalooza, and we've always wanted to play them, so that was glorious. But yeah, that's what we've been doing, really.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
So that's two ticked off the list anyway.
Yeah.
Any other festivals on your list, either Irish or otherwise, that are on the must-play list maybe next year?
Anywhere that'll have us.
Yeah.
Was it Valencia?
Oh, the Valencia Isle.
Yeah, is that the one on the island? Yeah.
Yeah, I really wanted to go to that, and I just couldn't. I just with festival days, I couldn't bring myself to do it.
Too festival, right?
Should get into a band.
Yeah.
I got into a band yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Really?
Yeah, this is really weird. We had a Commonwealth in studio. We have a gig tomorrow night in the Workman's Commonwealth in Tandem Felix.
Okay.
And they said, we're chatting away doing the interview, and they said, can we just take this opportunity to say that we're looking for a synth player? And I went, I play synth. They went, do you? And then we all play synth. Do-do-do-do, messing, you know, the Dickhead is Cool thing. Afterward, the interview, they're like, okay, yeah, so come to band practice tomorrow. We play synth. It's easy. You'll be grand. You'll pick it up pretty quickly.
It's very easy.
So I have to go to band practice after the show.
you actually go?
Yeah, and then
Oh,
do a gig with them tomorrow night. Spoiler alert, never touched a synth in my life. So
How can you pre-record you some stuff and bring
No,
those
I think you should take control of the band now. Really, basically, just walk in, know the place, just go, I've got my synth. And just take it
I was kind of thinking, I'm thinking it would be like really kind of like do a deco cut from The Commitment to be like, hey, I hope you like me back. Like this, and just have them there fuming, going, this is the worst idea we've ever had. Get her out of this band. Yeah, so that's happening tomorrow night. If you're around, come down.
Well.
Tandem Felix are brilliant.
Yeah.
David's going to drop in tomorrow.
Yeah,
on the
they're
show
great.
and do a song. Have you heard the new song?
I haven't.
No.
Yes, yeah,
It's
so
great,
good.
isn't it?
We actually played one of our first gigs ever with Tandem Felix.
Oh.
We had a clap-o-meter at that gig, I believe.
Yeah,
King Kong
Crowd-o-meter,
Yes, it was.
4 years ago.
Neither of us won.
There was people booing us that was just contributing to the clap-o-meter as well.
Yeah.
There were booers.
The other bands.
The other band, like the other band had loads of mates with them, so they all booed, but it didn't make any sense, obviously, because I think the lower frequency would make more like of a, contribute more to the sound, so I think it worked in our favour.
I don't know if I should break it to Harry or not, that I don't think the clap-o-meter is like a scientific measurement. I think they just kind of go by how much noise is being made in the room at the time.
There's a man backstage lifting a lever, throwing coal into a machine.
And then someone on a bike pedaling it.
More coal!
So the Visor EP, have you been sitting on it for a while, or has it just kind of come together at the last minute? Because I know sometimes bands have to do that, like you sit on your stuff for ages and then put it out at the right time.
That's kind of what happened with the album, and that's basically how the EP came about. Was we spent with Harry and Charlie gone. We were kind of sitting on it for over a year. Then by the time it came out, we were like, okay, we're a bit sick of these songs, so basically we just got straight to writing, and as soon as we got back from tour, went into the studio, recorded it, and it was quick enough process from there. So
okay, that's not too
we're not sick of the songs yet.
Oh, that's good.
Yet,
You're not sick? Are you sick of the album? You sick of playing the album?
I don't think we're sick of it.
No, but you guess when we do feel like we've moved on in some, like, we like to play more the new stuff now, from the EP, rather than, we still play songs from the album, but I think, like, as you were saying, like, this year we kind of wanted to do more, and we just got more out, so just kind of moved on, basically. Yeah.
There's also a slight shift in the sound. I don't know if it was intentional or not, but I'm trying to think of the right word, like bouncier? Because the album is a belter, but there's a little bit of darkness there. You're kind of going, oh, I'm enjoying this. Whereas EP songs are kind of a bit like, oh, I'm really having a good time. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I think, it being our first album, we went in, recorded the songs, and then when we got the album back, I guess we were kind of like, okay, this is how the songs sound. Do you know what I mean? I mean, we'd never heard the songs from like a third person kind of perspective. So, and not to say that we weren't happy with it. I mean, we were and still are very happy with the album. But I guess once we got the album out there, we felt we wanted to do something, I don't know, a little bit more, for want of better words, lighthearted, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, we toured them, and that was a big thing, because we'd never really toured ever before, so we were going around Europe with Enemies, so that the songs were they were written in Ireland, but then we kind of dragged them around with our van that broke down in Europe, and they sort of came together on tour. So when we came back, we tried to get them recorded as quickly as possible, or put the first tracks down as quickly as possible. So I guess there's more of an immediacy and sort of a kind of bouncier vibe to it as a result of the touring.
Because we're very happy coming back from tour, because it was a lot of fun, with our friends, Enemies, So we came back from tour and we were all really happy with it, and I guess the bounciness shows in that as well, I guess.
Yeah, I think just one more thing as well about it is, again, it was our first album. Out of our eagerness to put lots of material into our first album, some of the songs, it was almost like there's I think the majority of the songs almost have 3 acts in them, where they're 3 different songs but in one track. Whereas I think with the EP, we wanted to do songs that were more kind of fully realized and just one kind of mood, if you get me.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense. So for you've done my favourite thing that bands, it seems to be a trend at the moment. You're releasing the EP on vinyl, and it's green.
Yeah.
And it's green.
My favourite colour.
Yeah, I had to. This is very nerdy, but I had to buy new control discs for DJing, and I paid extra, probably an extra 20 quid to get red ones, just because they were red instead of black. I was I'll use these all the time. So yeah, there's also, you were saying, when people come down on the night, they can get an actual visor as well.
Yeah, they can come down. The first 25 that come down to Whelan's get a free actual visor to wear on the night if they want to.
Is it a green visor?
It's a green visor.
Does it say Croupier, the visor EP on the front of it?
We have a permanent marker.
I have a Sharpie here. We could sort that out.
You can play Sharpie at the gig tomorrow night.
This is actually something I don't even know about myself, but that's your brainchild, isn't it, the visor?
The visor, yeah. I think it was me and Charlie thought that putting a visor on the front of an EP cover would look amazing, and my idea was just a white album cover with a green visor on it, and I kind of mocked that up and it looked pretty bad. So Mark O'Brien did the design for the actual EP, which is transparent and has the green vinyl inside and looks it
looks deadly.
Yeah, he's done a good job.
It's you're not going to play it, you're going to have it casually displayed on the mantelpiece going, oh yeah, do you like my Croupier EP? It looks good, doesn't it? Little piece of art. Just one thing, be careful with cover arts. Here's a little factoid for you. The greatest, or the biggest selling 12-inch dance record of all time is New Order Blue Monday. New Order lose money every time somebody buys one from the original run anyway, because they had a fancy cover sleeve with a hole in it, and it cost so much money to make the sleeve that they lost.
And you're telling us
every
now?
Yeah, so be careful of the fancy cover sleeves. That's my little tip of the day. So Whelan's is what time tomorrow night? Or no, it's Friday night.
Yeah, doors are at 8.
Okay.
Jet Set are first, and then it's Colour Sound.
Nice.
And then it's us.
I think doors are 7:30.
7:30?
Yeah,
right,
could be
7:30.
Well, I would say come down 7:30 just in case if you really, really want to get one of the visors. Personally autographed by the band with a Sharpie to say Croupier, the visor EP. So listen guys, I'll let you go. Thank you very much for coming in. I assume Niall's not here because he went on tour with Enemies and then met Jedward in the airport. I saw that on your Facebook page. So he's off hanging with the twins now. He's not even interested.
I don't know if he's going to make it to the gig actually.
Yeah, maybe you can play drums for us.
Yeah, I'm going to join a band a day for the rest of the week. Guys, thanks a million for coming in. And we played Power Up already, and you wanted to pick Defector as the other song we're going to play from the Visor EP by Croupier, which is being launched Friday night in Whelan's. Come down.
We are Phantom.